My husband texted from Vegas. Just married my coworker. You're pathetic BTW. I replied, cool. Then I blocked his cards and changed the house locks. At a scared 12 a.m. saw the knock came. 3 short raps, not casual, not urgent. Police. I stood there, coffee in one hand, robe tied loosely, the other already on the deadbolt. I opened the door. 2 officers. 1 male, 1 female. The man spoke first. Ma'am, we need to ask you a few questions about a report filed in Las Vegas. I didn't flinch. I took a slow sip. This is about my husband. Pause. Ex-husband. I corrected. 2 nights earlier, I got a text. Just married my coworker. You're pathetic BTW. There was a picture. Him in a wrinkled suit. Her in a white cocktail dress. That cheap Vegas chapel in the background. Neon hearts and all. Champagne in hand. Smile fake. He thought I'd cry. I replied with 1 word. Cool. Then I went silent. That same night, I froze our joint accounts, blocked every card, debit, credit, business, changed the house locks, reset the garage code, disconnected his cloud access, removed him from my insurance, flagged our brokerage for fraud. By morning, his world was a dead signal. I met him in grad school. He was charming, ambitious, said he loved how calm I stayed when I was angry, like it was a compliment. We built a life, bought a home, merged everything, or so I thought. But over time, I felt the shift, late meetings, mysterious work trips. His phone suddenly locked. He stopped making me coffee in the mornings, stopped saying goodnight. And that week before Vegas, he was humming, packing, almost giddy, like he thought blowing up our life would somehow free him. He underestimated silence. When he tried to check into the Wynn, declined. Then Caesars, declined. By midnight, he was calling friends for help. I didn't block his number. I just watched every call go unanswered. I gave him until 3 a.m. That's when his phone bill bounced. Now the cops stood on my porch. He's filed a complaint, the female officer said. Claims financial abuse, that you locked him out of joint assets. I nodded. We're residents of California. Joint marital property remains protected unless court ordered otherwise. He abandoned that when he married someone else while still legally married to me. The officers exchanged a glance. I smiled. And if he wants to cry theft, I'd love to talk about our prenup. Their eyes widened. He didn't mention a prenup, she said. Of course he didn't, I replied. What they didn't know? I'd seen this coming for probably months. Not revenge, just awareness. I started tracking everything. The gifts he bought her with our money. The flights, the hotels, every receipt printed, labeled, timestamped, legal, clean. When he left, I filed for asset protection, submitted the Vegas wedding photo, reported fraudulent use of marital funds. Bank acted fast. The real blow wasn't the cash, it was the house. He called the next day from some random number, screaming, "You had no right to lock me out. You don't live here," I said. "You married someone else." Then I added, "Let your new bride pay your bills." And I hung up. 3 days later, he showed up, eyes hollow, his new wife sobbing on my lawn, mascara running. She looked nothing like the girl in the Vegas photo. He knocked, begged, pleaded. I didn't open the door. I just turned on the sprinklers, watched them run through my Ring camera. Now the officers shifted uncomfortably. "He's also pressing harassment charges," she said. "Claims retaliation." I raised an eyebrow. "Would you like to see the text where he mocks me for being boring? Brags about cheating on me with his boss. Says he only stayed with me for financial stability." Silence. I have those, along with every transaction. Every lie, all documented. I never retaliated. I just observed. They left without another word. The annulment. Denied. Turns out, you can't marry someone else while still married, especially if you drained shared assets to do it. His new wife bailed after 10 days. When she realized he brought nothing but debt, I got full ownership of the house. He got hit with 3 lawsuits and a fraud investigation. And sometimes, late at night, I still hear his voice, but never his laughter. That died long before Vegas.